Well, there's a lot of people that have moral clarity. The thing with Charlie that was, I think, so astounding and rallied so many people to his cause is that he not only had the moral clarity, but he also had a primary impulse to make sure that his was an approach through dialogue rather than through preaching, rather than through condescension, rather than through, demonizing others. He engaged people with his viewpoint in a civil way, and he respected people. I think a lot of people on the right, a lot of people in the middle long for that. They long for a civil dialogue. They long to have an exchange of ideas where it doesn't brand me as, some, neo-Nazi or Christian nationalist, but I have an opinion, and that opinion is just as valid as the other person's opinion. And can we talk about it? Can we have a civil discourse? Charlie stood for that, and he went into the place where there was the least amount of that in the country. That's on our college campuses, and he succeeded. And I think people long for that. And CTV, that's been our whole thing from the beginning, is there's always been this culture of demonizing and minimizing the value of other people. And we've always said, no, people have value. It's the ideas that we're talking about. It's the civil dialogue. That's why we always called ourselves a voice for your values. A positive. We always called ourselves a positive voice for your values, because there was so much of the other. Who's going to model that? And Charlie Kirk modeled that on a national stage. And in our little way, we've tried to model that here. And I think we need more of that, not less of it.